Sit. No. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, that's my guy. Some right there. Yeah, good boy. Give me yours. Okay. Hi, welcome back. Welcome to episode 5. I actually just watched episode 4, and I have a confession to make. Oh, they figured out that Dad has treats. Good girl. Kona, come here. Sit. Good boy. Oh, what a good boy. So, welcome to episode 5. It's been quite a while, but life got crazy. I got busy doing a book and a bunch of other things, but music is coming back to the forefront because we've just heard the exciting news that Brad Paisley has asked us to open for him in Europe some again. But let's catch up with all the stuff that rounded out the tour that we did a couple years back. You last saw us in Norway, which was so fun. And I mentioned that the person from Seljord Festival was there. Well, we went to Seljord Festival and that show was incredible. Want to talk about America? Because that was crazy. Chicago and Nashville is the last 2 shows of the tour. So we added another country to the list. Man, that's scary. It's pretty wild to play in America. It's Nashville, Tennessee. It's your hometown and it's Music City. So you know the crowd is going to be very critical. They get so much great music all the time, but it was a lot of fun.
Everybody knows Scott Scovill? Yeah. It's just an honor to be here at 3rd and Lindsley to just help facilitate a little bit of love for a guy who's dedicated his life to this town, his passion for what he does.
I hear that train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever...
Is my girlfriend here? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in love. Like a lot. She and I worked together for 6 years. Then we parted ways and didn't see each other for like 4. And then we ran into each other and it exploded. Like love just, whoa. And yeah, Katie, I love you so much. And thank you for being brave and doing this with me. She hasn't sung on stage in 20-something years.
Mm-hmm. True.
But she used to sing quite a bit. And you're gonna be my June Carter. Katie Grosham!
I've always sang all the time. At the house, out on the lawnmower. My mom says she could just hear me 13 acres out blaring the national anthem on the mower. My entire life, I just always was singing all the time, anytime, everywhere. First time I sang on stage was at church. I was 4 and I was terrified. I went on stage and I sang Jesus Loves Me. I remember my mom was sitting in the front row and she was just so proud and so happy. My mom and dad were up there and I finished the song and I bolted off stage down the stairs and I just jumped into her arms and I remember just going, I did it! And she just hugged me and it was just, and that was like the beginning of, it was a really special thing that my mom and I always got to do together.
Burns, burns, the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Oh God, I was just getting ready to write words on my arm. One song done, how are you feeling?
I feel good. My timing was a little off, but that's okay. I'm gonna fix it tomorrow night. But no, I felt really good. It was fun. Had a great time, and it was like getting back on stage again was kind of just like riding a bike, but my memory's worse. I felt a little bit afraid of my range, which honestly, after resting it for 20 years, my range is actually better than it ever was, because back then I could only sing to a certain note before it dropped off and was gone completely. I mean, I'd go, nothing would come out. It was like my vocal cords would never close. The whole band just makes me feel really comfortable as well. So being up with everyone wasn't really that nerve-wracking. I went into show mode, Katie, which I totally had forgotten about. You know, I act and I produce and I do other creative stuff. Since I wasn't able to sing anymore, I decided to go into that world, and it's a different feeling. When I step into the light and I have a microphone in my hand, it is seriously like stepping into a portal and you're in a tunnel and everything's happening and I'm this character that just turns on, and I'm not nervous or scared or embarrassed of anything. And then as soon as I set the microphone down, I go, holy shit, what did I just do? It was really a sweet time. I won't forget that.
So we gave all of the funds from the tickets for the Nashville show, but we also did some auctions. We auctioned off like a Dirk Bentley guitar, some hockey tickets, and we gave all of that to ACM's Lifting Lives, which is an amazing charity and one that's really near and dear to my heart. Really a fun night, but scary to play Nashville. Been doing scary things for a while on this thing, and it just keeps getting a little easier. And I think the band had an amazing time. It's bragging rights over there. To be able to say you played Nashville is like a big deal. So like last episode, I was like, well, I played Oslo Arena. They're walking around in Europe going, well, we played Nashville. So I'm really glad I can make that happen for them, because they're just the greatest guys, and they have been a part of helping me make so many dreams come true. We're just having fun together.
Touring in America as a Scandinavian, that's a dream come true, and especially to play in Nashville. If you like country music, it don't get much bigger than that. So yeah, it was a dream come true. I think I started to play music and really get into music when I was about 11 years old, because I was living with my mom on the countryside. There weren't a lot of friends there because they lived too far away, so I just sit there in my room and play the guitar and listen to music. My biggest heroes was Guns N' Roses, for sure. I wanted to sound like Slash. I wanted to look like Slash. I still think he is the coolest.
And did you
guitar.
have the hat and everything?
Everything. I had it. I also had a wig.
Yeah, I did.
I started having issues singing. I was on vocal rest, I had vocal polyps, they wanted me to have surgery on my vocal cords. And at the time, I just remembered everyone saying that Julie Andrews had had vocal cord surgery and she couldn't sing anymore. And I was like, if it happened to Julie, and she's like Julie Andrews. They also told me I'd have to change my speaking voice, my singing voice, and all of a sudden I'd have to talk up here, and everything would change with how I sounded. And the cool thing about my voice was always, I had this really kind of raspy voice, and it was just kind of my thing, like low raspy tone. And I was like, if I don't have this voice, I don't know if I know who I am, and I don't want a different voice. So I decided against the surgery, stopped singing. I missed it. Sang in my car, sang in the shower, but I stopped singing. 20 years without being on a stage. And then the sweet guy that I started dating, who used to be my boss, he invited me to come on stage with him. So I did, and it immediately felt like home. I used to always be so scared before I'd go on stage. And it was crazy because I went on stage and I was like, I don't have a nervous bone in my body right now. And I got up there and it was just like peace came over me. It was almost therapeutic to go, I can still do this. And this was my life's dream. From the time I can remember, it's all I wanted to do. And it's like losing your ability to play your instrument was devastating. The thing that you've done your entire life is like taken from you. And then you go, what am I gonna do now? So it was just really special. I'm really thankful, really grateful, and just happy that I had the guts to be able to get up and do it again.
I sailed a schooner around the Horn of Mexico. I went aloft and furled the mainsail in a flow. And when the yards broke off, they said that I got killed. But I am living still.
Isn't she amazing?
I had been just playing in Europe because I've always had this fear, I think I mentioned it in some of the other episodes, that people would judge me for playing music and trying to do that for fun. Because this town and so many of my friends do it for a living, that I was worried that I'd be judged for that. And it turns out that fear was kind of in vain. But for those reasons, I just played Europe. But then my band told me they'd really like to play America sometime. I thought, gosh, I have so much fun with these guys in their backyard playing in Europe. Wouldn't it be cool to invite them over here and do some shows?
Scott asked me if I could put together a band, and I called one of my best friends, Daniel, an amazing drummer and a great friend, and we played in many different bands. Of course he was in. I didn't know Martin at that time. I knew he was a good bass player, and I asked Daniel, do you think Martin is the right? And he said, yeah, Martin is the guy.
My name is Martin Holmer Sundos. I'm the bass player for Scott Scovill in his band The Brotherhood. The thing that excites me about music and playing music, Anakin. Yeah, that's my dog. God is such a great host. We were there 10 days. Every day had these super cool things, and if you just had picked one of those things, it would have been an awesome trip. But then if you combine the 10 days of doing a show in Nashville, doing a show in Chicago, watching hockey, I love hockey. Being at an NHL game is like a childhood dream come true. Being in the studio with the best of the best. Being at a real American Halloween party. Winning the costume competition.
And what did you go dressed as?
Swedish Vikings. It didn't feel like a tour. It was more of a visiting friends in America.
Are you excited to play in Nashville?
Yeah, of course.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, a bit, yeah. I don't feel when I do the show that it's my responsibility to get the audience all pumped. My job is to make the band as great as possible, to make Scott as great as possible. I'm not the showy, show type kind of guy. I'm more mellow, what do you call it? Yeah.
My love of music would be the magic that happens when a group of people play together and they're in sync and they have the same goal and they're like a unit and everything's happening simultaneously and it's like one being in a way. That's when magic happens in a way, I think. I started playing music when I was sort of 9 years old because I wanted a drum kit for birthday when I was 9 and my father said, no, you have to wait until 10 because it's so expensive. So I had to wait until my 10th birthday and I got it, and since then I've been playing because it was a neighbor of mine who played the drums and I thought that looked cool and you had to be in the spotlight for a moment. It's a way of getting girls and stuff, you know, having a good time. So that's a part of it, honestly. But nowadays, I mean, I play music because it's fulfilling and it's been a part of my identity, actually, I would say.
And you teach music?
Yeah, I do. Been doing that for 12 years now, and I love it. And the meeting with other people and contributing and giving them stuff, you know, to be musicians and maybe experience the same things I've done. That's a big thing. I love that.
Just like to take an opportunity. We're here in Nashville now. All the Swedes. It's me, Martin, Mia, and Michael.
Yeah.
And we're so grateful and thankful for being here and having you as a friend and as a partner in music and everything.
Our first show was in front of 10,000 people, opening for Brad, packed crowd at Liseberg. We met in person 3 hours before that first show, and we killed it. We did great. We had a great time, and the crowd had a great time with us. We killed it. Hell, our first ever song together is on my album. Like, we did good enough with 3 hours after meeting each other that ended up on the album. So Rusty Cage from Göteborg, that is the first song we ever played together live.
And I haven't been with you guys as long as the other shitheads. No, sorry.
That's about right. That's about right.
But I'm so grateful and I'm so glad that I said yes when Mikey asked me to, if you want to come and try out, like we can just have a rehearsal.
We had an audition.
Yeah, exactly, audition, yeah.
You nailed it.
Yeah, exactly, and it was so nice to play with such awesome musicians and to meet you, because they talked so much about you, like what a wonderful person and everything. And now when I've only met you 3 times and I like, you're fantastic, you're so generous, you're so kind, you're so everything, and you're great at singing, writing songs and everything, so it's an honor to be one of the guys.
With that said, this is just a small thing from us, the Swedes.
Oh, look at that. That is awesome. Oh, that is so cool. Wow, that is awesome.
I love it.
I love it. I love you guys and girls, and I love that this will remind me of you guys when I look at it. And just to add this to another awesome little bit of our story, we're writing a heck of a story together.
We are, for sure. Tell them the God's gonna cut them down. The weeping willow how to cry, and I showed the clouds how to cover of a clear blue sky.
You out, buddy? All right. Bye, Kona. He's going to lay down just out of camera shot. You know, sometimes when you work with the big talent, you only get so much of them. And we're just glad he graced us with his presence.
Later on down the river, Alfreda said she's been here, but she's gone, boy, she's gone. And I found her trail in Memphis, but she just walked up the bluff. She raised a few eyebrows and then she went on down by Baton Rouge, River Queen.
2 layers of black and then we're done. I love this. I love merchandise. I just think it's really fun. As a kid who used to buy concert t-shirts for every show I went to just have my own feels really cool. I know not a lot of people will buy them, but it's really fun.
What's it been like working with Scott?
I'm so proud of him. It's so incredible. Just watching him go and live his dream has just been very uplifting for me.
Carol's Pub. I love this bar, said Joe Keaton. And me too. I love Ed Warm, who owns the place, and it's just such a cool place to play music here in Chicago. Carol's Pub, because I love Ed. The guy who runs and owns Carol's Pub is just the nicest guy. I love being supportive of him. I say that, honestly, him having me there was him being supportive of me, right? So Ed and I sit on the ACM board together. He's a dear friend. So thank you, Ed, for being a great friend and having us at your place. We love being there, and you are the best, sir.
Every time I look at you, I fall in love all over again. Every time I think of you, it all begins.
playing an arena, that's cool, because you got big stage and you kind of do your rock star poses, but you can't actually see any people. You can't connect to the people. But if you play small places, then you got eye contact with most of the people in the crowd, and you also hear what they think. And you see it in their faces if they like it or not.
So here we are at Carol's Pub. This was like the after party. We did this whole amazing tour: Iceland, Switzerland, Germany, Denmark, Norway, a lot, Sweden, a fair amount, and then finally Nashville. Holy crap, that's scary, right? And fun and exciting, and it all goes great. And it was like you do the big arena shows, as many as 14,600 people in attendance one night, and then you just go to a bar to celebrate music and friendship with a select group of people that you love. It was just a great way to finish off with these people we love. Pretty much just the band and a handful of friends making music and having fun. Isn't that what it's all about? Making music and having fun.
Scott is the best person. He's fun, he's friendly, and he's got his great voice, and yeah, I just love everything about him. Yeah, he's great, and he's so kind, and we're really good friends.
Working with Scott has been such a privilege, and I'm so happy that we got to know him. You know, he loves music, and he has lots of connections, and I'm very, very thankful for that. And I think Scott knows that. I told him. And Scott is the most caring and loving person, one of the most loving and caring persons I know, and he has a really cool voice. So it's nice to be supporting him on stage, and he has a good presence, and I love that with him.
I think we play off of each other really well in life and on stage, so yeah.
Working with Scott is amazing. He's like, he has this saying he says all the time, that he's only out for having fun, creating memories is like that's what he likes to do, and that's what he really does. He's the greatest host. He's very, very generous. It's such a privilege to be able to work with him, to tour with him, to meet him. He's the nicest guy. Really like his songs and his take on the Johnny Cash things. Even though some musicians are like, you can do things you don't like, but you do it because it's the job. But I really like this because I don't want to tour and do a lot of shows if you don't like the songs, but I really do. Every time you meet him, it's an adventure, an experience. You get to see the world, hear a lot of great stories. He's had such a cool life, and I'm very happy to be a part of it. He likes his Swedish band, it seems, because he's insists of want us to play with him, and we love to.
It felt very natural. And
It did? Yeah. I'm not I look my...
No, it felt natural because you weren't just staring at me. You know, you were like...
Yeah, because that would feel really weird if I just...
Yeah.
Having a very pretty lady with pretty legs here, and I just look at the barn, that's weird, but yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm a dusty desperado, beat up by the road. point my boots toward the stage when I'm told, pondering the burden.
Scott's givingness to people, no matter who you are, is one of the favorite things I have liked about Scott. There's another word I want to throw in about like just his heart of how he sees people and how he wants to give back to people. And that's part of why I'm here, is also to give back to that and the friendship we've had now for probably almost 15 years. It's been over a decade, for sure.
I ain't as cool as Cash, but I do my best to bring him back, 'cause I'm the man.
We actually had to rent a bus for Chicago because my bus only has 5 bunks. Should we or shouldn't we talk about the fact that the bus had an accident on the way back? We should, okay. The bus had an accident on the way back and we lost a good chunk of a day. Something happened in traffic. We were asleep, I was in my bunk, and we rear-ended somebody. So that's never good.
And it wasn't your original.
It wasn't Mikey. It wasn't Mikey. It was a really nice guy. I forget his name, and he certainly wouldn't want me to say it here. But yeah, we had a bus accident. So not only did the band get their first ride in an American tour bus, they got their first accident. I've only been in 2 accidents in all my years on the road. I would have rather they had that whole day, like the band, because we did waste a day of their vacation sitting mostly but on the side of the road. There was a really funky truck stop with really weird characters inside. And hey, welcome to America, the home of the free and the land of the weird.
So we just had a little bus accident. We're stuck in Seymour, Indiana, and we're gonna go into this real sketchy gas station, Deliverance style.
Yeah. What's some problem with the
with the
car?
machine?
Yeah, with the machine.
The cart.
Nice.
Card machine.
Yeah.
It's probably. Are you sure it's not the customer?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
It's because he's
because-
Swedish.
Yeah.
His card doesn't work.
You got cash?
Oh.
I might have some in my purse in the inside. Let me go grab my bag.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on.
Why is it always the Swedes that make up the mess?
I like that.
Where are we? Guys, can we ask you a question, like where we're at on camera? Do you care?
Yeah.
We don't know where we're
Ask him. Can you tell us
where we're broken down at.
what city we're in? What town we're in?
Uniontown.
Uniontown.
What town is that close to?
Seymour and Curdsway and Kenny.
Okay. Yeah.
This is my what is your name?
Kevin.
Kevin, he's my horror film buddy.
You seen that movie Zombieland?
Oh yes.
Oh, it's the stupidest one I ever seen in my life.
He's looking for Twinkies.
Yeah, he's stupid.
What is there to do in this town? What can we go do?
Whatever you want to do.
Wait, he's like,
Can I get that reaction?
What is there to do in this town? Yeah.
There ain't nothing to do in this town.
Whatever you want to do.
If
Ain't
you
much
look
to
around and
do.
figure out what people do.
Like what is that?
I can say that on your documentary.
Yes, you can.
People do a lot of drugs around here.
Oh, they do. Well,
excellent.
We might
Stay
stay for
here
a
and
while.
you'll find some interesting characters.
Then we
just
came.
had
We
This is where I meet most of the interesting
He
characters
just had beer breakfast.
come to the
Beer
right
breakfast?
Yeah.
place.
Well, you're in the right place. We like beer around here.
Awesome.
We might stick around for a while.
Did you ask this guy a question too? What do we have to ask him?
What do we have?
What are we stuck in here for? What's that?
Kenny and his mullet.
Oh, Kenny,
Proud
I
of
like
that
your
sucker.
mullet.
I do too.
That's sweet.
He dates my mom. Poor guy.
Hey, what?
He dates my mom. Poor guy.
Did you say poor guy?
He knows who you are. He knows who you are.
Oh my gosh, Judy! Hey, you! What's that boy doing? Hi, honey. I missed you. Yes.
When I go on stage, I feel like the 12-year-old kid standing in my wig and my slash hat, and I think I see for my inner that I am a rock star, but Obviously, I'm not, but in my mind, I am, and that's the greatest feeling of all. And maybe I fooled someone to think that also. I don't know.
You wired me awake and hit me with a hand of broken nails. You pulled my lead and tied my chain to watch my blood begin to boil. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run.
Part of why I think I'm recording these is I'm having a great time and enjoying my life, and someday I'm gonna watch these and be like, wow, I did all that crap and I can remember it better because I captured it. I love it that some of you are watching, and I know you are, and some people have sent me some really cool comments about, hey, I really enjoyed that. In fact, I got one today. Someone said, hey, you got these 4 episodes out there. I watched them and I really enjoyed them. I heard that today. Great. So stay tuned for the next episode, where we'll see what we're up to next. Thanks for tuning in. Right, KK? Hi, Paul. Okay, maybe later.